How you feel about that you took this time at this point in your life to do the art? I mean, is it ultimately, I don't want to put words in your mouth, I mean, how do you feel now that you've accomplished what you set out to do?
Um, I think there's two feelings that come over me more than anything is gratification that I was able to do it. That there's a feeling of kind of like being able to have a really nice dinner. The fact that I'm satisfied that I'm able to get through it, I was able to do it, and it gave me a focus and a goal to wake up to every day. And it took my mind off the cancer. It gave me something to talk about. It gave me something to be able to talk about with other people that wasn't about me.
Yeah.
But it related enough that people could see that it's still Mitchell.
Right.
You're still there, right? And that people were able to see a part of me in a way they never saw it before. And I can't tell you how many people told me what an inspiration I was.
Right.
That I had the fortitude and the commitment to do this. And the two things that I focused on was my son, who came first, period.
And who is 13 now?
Who's turning 13 years. His name's Jackson. And he comes first in my life, period. I mean, nothing, and I told Joe many times, if I get that call that I only have a few weeks left,
right,
I stop. The game's over. I don't. The show is stopping. I'm not going to do it. And I will spend that time with my son, and that's it. And she very, came right out and said, absolutely, Mitch. You've got to do what you have to do. And I fully understand that. No explanation needed. And then the art. And those are my two commitments through this period. And friends and family that supported that. And it was almost cleansing. It allowed me to find who I am and what's important. And the people who supported it were there. And the people who really didn't faded away.
Right.
And who couldn't deal with me having cancer and didn't know what to say to me. And the only thing they can do is say, how do you feel? And it put the burden on me. How do you feel? What did you do? What are you up to? Right? And the other emotion I think I get out of it and feeling that I get is hope. And I think regardless of whether we're talking about art or disease or economic situations or political situations, the one thing I think humans need is hope. It allows us to get up. It allows us to build for the next day. I'm hoping that somebody looks at these and sees it and gets something out of it, and they go on to do something better in their life. And it's being able to have that conversation and continue that conversation even though I'm not in the room. People are able to take something away from it, and whatever they take away is invaluable to them.
Right.
I sold a piece to a guy once. It was one of the most expensive pieces up to that date I'd ever sold. And I said, would you like to know what this piece is about? It was abstract. And he said, no, whatever you do, don't tell me because you'll ruin it for me. I have my own ideas of what this is about. Do not ruin what it is. And I thought, wow, there's a person